Hi there, it's Mark from UK EDC. Just want to give you a prequel to this video. It's a real hard one to shoot due to the fact that you've got reflective glass on there and it's really hard to get a crisp image on it. So please apologise for that. I've shot this video about 30 times and it can't get any clearer than what I've actually got it. As you can see, I bought this camera here for a nice, clear, crisp image. This is my garden or yard, so you can see it's a nice, crisp picture. But unfortunately, the quality of the video is letting me down due to reflectivity and lighting conditions. So please bear that in mind when you see this review. It's actually a darn sight better than you can view. Okay, thanks very much. I'll crack on with the video now. Thank you. Hello and welcome to another UK EDC video review. Today we're going to be looking at the Martian Notifier Smartwatch. I've been in the market for a smartwatch for a little while now and I decided to buy this one. The main reason was the price, which I'll tell you about a little bit later on because you might be quite surprised. I like my Apple products, but I don't like the price and I don't like the actual iWatch. The Samsung one's 2D as well. Now you may notice I'm trying to hold this at an angle. The glass is highly reflective, so I'm trying to get the best shot. Also bear in mind as well, we are videoing a display, so the quality may not be that sharp on the image, but trust me, it's very, very sharp. It's an OLED display. Okay, so apologies for all the negative things out of the way. Let's go for the positives now. So you charge the actual device up via a deep USB here, a specific one. The actual hands move around by a separate battery. They do say that the battery will last up to 6 days. Now I've had it on for 2 weeks, but I do turn mine off at night. So basically if you press this button, it will notify you of the time. Again, it's a lot crisper than this. The fact the battery's charged and it's on Bluetooth, the date and temperature, and the fact we're going to get light rain in the UK, which is a surprise because it's always raining in the UK. Okay, so that's the basic functions from the outside. If you double press, you have a series of extra functions. So you have a light, it's a little LED that will come on. You also have do not disturb, so you can turn that on and off if you're in a meeting perhaps. And your next one is camera mode. So if you press that one in camera mode, it will activate the shutter. Find iPhone, that's useful. If you lose your iPhone, it'll play a little piano scale for you. And the last two after find open, basic setup and exit. Okay, another useful little feature of this one is if this becomes more than 25-30 feet away from that, it'll flash and vibrate. This vibrates, by the way, and say not connected, so you know you've left your phone in the pub or you've left it behind or in your car or in your coat pocket when you've hung your coat up, for example. Another useful little feature is if you want to activate Siri. What time is it?
It's 10:05. Good morning.
So you can activate Siri, and if you should accidentally press it, you can hold it for a bit longer and it will deactivate Siri. So that's basically the external functions of the watch. Obviously got a rubberized strap which is nice and grippy, sits nice on the wrist. Doesn't think it looks too bad, not too big and too bulky. Again, apologies for the shocking quality of this. I've tried this loads of times, but unfortunately we're getting shine and just. Okay, so it's a free app to download. One point of note when you do download the app, you may have to update the firmware on your watch, which is not that hard to do. It's just like plugging in to your computer via USB. So on your main screen, the home screen, it tells you it's connected. You do not disturb on or off. Your watch battery level and your vibration intensity. I have mine on 15. Hour repeater, like the old watches in the old days used to go beep every hour. It will vibrate every hour. And you can set some alarms as well with text. This is my alerts filter. As you can see, it notifies you about a range of things. My incoming calls, that's 4 long vibrations. My missed call is 4 short vibrations. You can customize these just by tapping on there, scrolling through and saving. You can see we've got voicemail, calendar, email, SMS, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Gmail, YouTube. These are all the notifications you can have by turning them on or off. And they sync with your phone. It actually kind of knows what apps you've got on there, so it even saves you a job doing that. Display, world clock, time zone, and your weather if you want to, and Fahrenheit, Celsius. Settings, I'm not going to go into this. You'll be able to have a little play with that and customise it yourself. That's half the fun of having a new watch. It's a smartwatch. You can play with it and help. You can send yourself like a demo email. So let's do that. It says demo email. I'm going to touch that and you'll see a notification scrolling across the bottom. So there we go. Sally, obviously that's not a real person, it's a robot. How are you? Again, the quality is a lot better on the screen because we're actually photographing it. And should you get a text message, we'll try that one next. There we go. Another one from Sally. Hope the wife doesn't see that, she'll think something's up. Okay, so that's the app, that's the watch. I'll give you an example of what happens when it rings now for real. So I'm going to cut this portion of the video and give myself a ring so you can see what the watch does. Okay, just bear with me. Okay, so we're back again and we're going to demo what the watch actually looks like when you actually receive a call, bearing in mind it vibrates, but you might not be able to see that. So I'm just going to call myself my home phone. And these buttons either accept or reject, depending on which one you choose. It's not got a speaker in it. Can come through now. There we go. And it says my wife's ringing up, or two others. Incoming call, answer or decline. And of course the phone's ringing. So what we'll do this time is we'll decline. It's actually run out of its, I'll let us ring down anyway. Now, we've now finished, and imagine if you're driving in the car and you didn't want to answer it, because it wouldn't be safe to do so, which would be breaking the law in most countries as well. When it's actually cleared, if you get out of your car a couple of minutes later, I think there's a 5-minute buffer on here. If you tap the glass, it will have like a repeat function on there to tell you what your last call was, and of course you can scroll through them by using your buttons. When you've got more than one, obviously. Now it's going back to the basic function. Okay, so why did I buy this one over the plethora of watches out there? The reason was the price. I got this delivered for £28 to £29 in the UK. Do a bit of searching, go online, try and get yourself a coupon, and you can do exactly the same. If you live in the US, $36 is the cheapest I found this one, and that's on everydaycarry.com, the store there, which I will link to. I'll put it down in the Show More tab, which is somewhere down there. And I'll also link to it on my blogs and Twitters, etc., so you can all see. I like this watch. I bought it, I thought, for 30 quid or just under 30 quid. If I don't like it, I'll give it away, throw it away, or just maybe use it as a rough watch when I go fishing, etc. But I actually like this. I actually wear it in the office at work. I wear it when I'm driving around. If I'm doing something a bit more serious like fishing, I'll put my waterproof Casio on. If I'm going out to the pub in the evening, want to look a bit smarter, I might put my Luminox on. But really, for 30 quid or $36, you ain't going to get a better smartwatch than that. It does lack some of the functions of the more expensive ones. For example, you can't scroll through your MP3 tracks should you be listening to music. You can answer the phone with it, but you have to actually use the handset. But they do have an updated version of this, a newer version with more functions, but it's going to cost you a lot more coin. I'd like to get my hands on one of them just to see what they're like, but you never know, I might get one day, but I'll keep you posted. Okay, thank you very much for watching. As you know, I love a thumbs up, I love a comment. Please subscribe to my channel, subscribe to any of my social medias, which again I'll put in the Show More section just down here. Thank you very much for watching, wherever you are in the world. Have a great day. Get yourself one of these, you ain't going to go wrong for the price. Thanks very much for watching. Goodbye.